Hello, this is Cheryl Smith with Heartland Stamping, and we are live in Color My World. We're working with Strawberry Slush today, and all of you should have received this kit. It's got some designer series paper, and let me check real quick. Yes, floral impressions. There are several floral papers out now, and I wanted to make sure I was giving you the right one. So it's floral impressions, which has Strawberry Slush in it, and it also has some great parts that have the garden green, which is where I cut the hello. We've got this Strawberry Slush matte layer and a basic white card base, and then just regular, and that, yeah, I think that one's thick, and then that one's regular. And then for embellishments, we've got some linen thread, and we've got the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems. And you should have received some of these as your freebie for this month. So I just cut it into, I think, thirds sort of, as best as I could. And where did I get the die cut? Because I know there will be questions. This is the Circle of Season dies. It comes with, well, it doesn't come with, it comes as the Paper Pumpkin add-on for the quarter. And so you can do a strawberry with that and the leaf, or you can make it into an acorn and just use this little cap. We got a flower and a leaf, the circle and the hello. So this is a really good one. And I think, I can't remember if it's 12 or 13, somewhere in that ballpark. So that's where I got those. And let's go ahead and get started. What you can do is decide if you want, oh, good grief, I just pulled one of those right off. I don't know how I did that. There we go, back on there. Decide if you want to put these on with dimensionals or if you just want to use liquid glue. I'm going to use liquid glue for this one. And I've got a sample of one. This is the one that I did for the Design Dream Team tutorial that will be coming out next month, I believe. And this one, I did do the dimensionals. So you can see it's just got that little bit of height going on. And instead of a die cut, I stamped. And I also stamped some little flowers in there and stamped the flowers down at the bottom. So if you repeat this layout, you can do it in a different, excuse me, a different way. And up here I did the saying, and then I did some little die cut flowers. And I think those flowers are from the Perfectly Pears or Painterly Pears bundle. And the paper for this one is the Floral Delights. So if you've got some of that, I know it's been a really popular paper and a lot of you have it. So that would be a good one to do. So let's get busy putting this together. And we're gonna start with just, I'm gonna put the mat down there just so it gives me some break and it shows me exactly where my edges are. And what's the opposite side look like? This. So this little paper is actually the opposite side of that one. Let's get our multi-purpose liquid glue. That's a bit of a glob. Come on. Right there. So this is the good side. That's the side I want my glue to be on. So I'm just gonna kind of pick up some extra glue from those two corners just because I feel like that was too much glue. So we're gonna put this right down here at the bottom. Leave that little bit of space down there. And then this one, you could put these either way. So I could put this here, but I felt that was too much green on green. So I'm gonna make sure that is over there. And then this one's gonna go right here. And if my hello was made out of Strawberry Slush, I would probably do these opposite. I just think it would look better. And that's the other side of the green. It's got some lovely little daisies. Try to minimize the amount of glue I have on there. There we go. All right, so I will put the tutorial for this card in the group, and then you'll also get that in the email and the links and get it up onto YouTube as well. So no matter what Facebook decides to do, you guys will have it. If you noticed, I had several videos, it said uploaded to the site. What I did was I took all of the live videos that I had for this Color My World group, and I downloaded them and just re-uploaded them because Facebook is going to delete all the lives, and I'm hoping that they will leave the videos alone. They didn't mention videos that you uploaded, they just said lives. They're only keeping them for 30 days, so all of the historical lives that we had were going to be going away. So hopefully that will keep them there, but going forward I'm going to have them in two places, the group and also in the Heartland Stamping YouTube page, which I hadn't done anything with in a while, so it's forcing me to get back in there and redo that. I'm going to leave a little space because I'm going to do the linen thread right there and tie a bow. So I didn't have that super close. So we're going to put that right there. Put our lid back on. And linen thread. I definitely need to order some more of that. I've used a ton of it lately. So you guys have a section already cut off for you. If you wanted to cut one on your own for a bow, I would probably do there we go. All right, let me measure that for you. So that's going to be probably about 17 inches, I would guess. Ooh, if you heard that, I've got some thunder and lightning going on here. It's just a little rainy here today, which is good. We could use it. All right, so just turn that upside down. For some reason, it works better for me if I turn it upside down, so that's what we're going to do. And I try not to twist that as I tie it. And hopefully that'll help keep it from having funny little bows. Pull that down just a little bit. Very good. And if you like it better down here, you can move it to this one. But I'm going to move it right back up here. If it's a little too gappy, let's say you didn't tie this super tight back here, you can bring it over to the side and just kind of pull it taut and use some washi tape or some tear and tape that doesn't have the backing tore off of it yet, and just stick that down, and that'll kind of hold that together. Or you could put one here, and that would keep that loose area right here, and it wouldn't show in the front. But I think mine's going to be okay. So we're going to put some liquid glue. If you want to, you can use dimensionals and pop this up. I think that's what I'm going to have in the directions. And you can pop that up, but I'm just going to, again, glue that one down flat. So either way will be just fine. There we go. And then next to the last, we're going to put it right on here. It wasn't quite even when I looked at it the other way, so it looks better this way. And we'll put this strawberry slush base right on here. There we go. Last step, we're going to get some of these strawberry slush. You can see this is kind of an ombre effect, so it goes pretty much all the way to clear, then pretty and pink, and the strawberry slush. So there's some different colors. And then I'm just going to use my scissors to pick these up. And I'm going to do at least one of the pretty and pink. And then we'll do one more strawberry slush. Should we put it up here? I always have trouble deciding where to put the third one. Not on my finger though. That's not where we wanted it. There we go. And you can put as many or as little of those dots as you want. But this is our strawberry slush card, and the inside is just blank and let you guys decide what you want to put in there. If you've got some lovely little floral images, that would be really cute. I know I've got some that kind of mimic these, so I was thinking about stamping those in there. I think they would look really nice. Okay, that is our card for Strawberry Slush.